Here's the top headlines. Kuki militants launch a fresh attack at Hamnapokpi and Sabunkok. One personnel of Maha Regiment injured. Manipur security forces seize arms cache in extensive operations, secure supply routes. Manipur Congress demands 16th Finance Commission to grant special package for state amid crisis. Amit Shah asserts BJP stands against minority reservation, warns Rahul Gandhi. A very good afternoon. You're watching ELITETV English News and I'm your host, Ragina, giving you the news in detail. Even though the state government is planning to bring about peace in the state, Kuki militants today launched a fresh attack at Hamnapokpi and Sabunkok under Lamlai Assembly constituency in Imphal East district. The incident occurred around 9:30 am and continued till 11 am today. First, the Kuki militants fired 3 RPGs and later indiscriminately fired upon farmers working in the field. Central forces deployed there, including Maha Regiment, BSF and state police, retaliated them. Unfortunately, one personnel of Maha Regiment was reportedly injured during the encounter. He is not serious, the report said. For the moment, a counter is seized at the site.
Back up!
In an ongoing effort to stabilize volatile regions, security forces conducted extensive search operations and area domination in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Manipur's hill and valley districts. The operations yielded a significant haul of arms and ammunition, reinforcing the state's commitment to curbing violence and ensuring public safety. During the sweeps across multiple villages, security personnel recovered a range of firearms, ammunition and tactical gear. In Juribom district, searches in Mongbung, Balijuri and Jorolpokpi led to the seizure of 4 bulletproof vests equipped with plates, a magazine pouch, a 6 live self-loading rifle rounds and 5 single-barrel cartridges. Further operations in T. Konompai village, Churachandpur district uncovered a cache including a modified 303 rifle, 2 Countrymed 9mm pistols with magazines, 6 single-barrel shotguns, a Countrymed .22 rifle, and an assortment of live rounds, 47 rounds of 5.56mm INSAS ammunition and 3 rounds of 7.62mm AK ammunition. The findings highlighted security risks in these sensitive zones where illicit firearms continue to circulate. In Changobong village, Kangpokpi district, forces recovered a 5.56mm INSAS rifle without a magazine, 2 Countrymed 22 pistols with magazines, 2 single-bore rifles, a local 303 rifle, 2 defective hand grenades, a Baofeng radio handset with a charger, and an SLR magazine. Additionally, they seized 15 live 303 rounds, 1 7.62mm round, and a collection of empty cells, including 25 INSAS casings, 7 single-bore and 72 7.62mm rounds, indicating prior firearm discharges in the vicinity. Aside from this recovery, security forces efforts have focused on ensuring a safe transportation along critical routes, notably National Highways, National Highway 37 and National Highway 2. On these routes, convoys escorted 133 vehicles carrying essential supplies through vulnerable stretches, aiming to mitigate risks and provide uninterrupted access to the state's remote areas. Manipur Congress President and MLA Kesam Megachandra has formally requested the 16 Finance Commission to consider a special financial package to address Manipur's ongoing humanitarian and economic crisis. During a meeting with the Commission's team currently visiting Manipur, Megachandra submitted a memorandum outlining critical financial needs, particularly for internally displaced persons and local governance bodies affected by recent violence. Megachandra emphasized that the urgent priority is to assist approximately 60,000 IDPs who have lost their homes and livelihoods. Our first priority is the situation of the IDPs who have been severely affected by the ongoing conflict, Megachandra stated at a press conference held at Congress Bhavan. He urged the Commission to provide compensation to help IDPs rebuild their homes and secure other necessary financial aid. In addition, the memorandum highlighted the need for support for Gram Panchayats, urban local bodies and autonomous district councils whose operations have been disrupted. Megachandra stressed the importance of funds to help these local bodies resume their essential functions and contribute to the state's recovery. Megachandra also raised concerns about Manipur's shrinking budget for the fiscal year 2024-25, marking a downturn after decades of steady growth. This budget contraction, he noted, reflects the broader economic impact of the unrest. The Congress leader urged the Finance Commission to recommend targeted packages to stimulate economic recovery, income generation, and critical expenditures in essential areas. Pointing to rising inflation, Megachandra added that Manipur currently has the highest inflation rate in the country, exacerbating the financial strain on residents. The Congress memorandum additionally called for investment in universities, hospitals, and sports infrastructure to rebuild and stabilize the state. The Regional Institute of Medical Sciences Imphal successfully organized Swachhta Health Camp as the part of Swachhta Action Plan 2024-25 yesterday at Suknu Relief Camp, Kaching District, Manipur. The health camp provided vital medical care to approximately 85 patients and facilitated by doctors from various departments, including obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics, ENT, medicine, and eye care. The health camp targets providing healthcare to internally displaced communities. Attendees receive free medical treatment along with essential medicines distributed at the health camp. This initiative saw participation from RIMS doctors, staff and students, emphasizing on enhancing the health and well-being of underserved populations. The health camp provides much-needed medical assistance, health screenings, and raise awareness about hygiene and sanitation, which are essential in displacement settings where access to regular healthcare services is often limited. The event aligns with the overarching objectives of the Swachhta Action Plan and to promote health, hygiene, and cleanliness within the community. A 24-year-old young unmarried woman, a daughter of K. Ibomcha from Itai Laikong Bishnupur district, suffered from rheumatic heart disease involving one of the large valves called mitral valve. Because of the RHD, she was not able to sleep, flat, cold, or topnia at night, not able to walk for a few steps or do any household work due to breathlessness. This made her life miserable. She showed to a local heart specialist who gave her a diagnosis of RHD, severe mitral stenosis and moderate mitral regurgitation, and also calcification of the valve. She was advised to go to Chandigarh for her heart operation. The young woman with her mother came to see Sky Hospital Imphal for a final opinion on 26 September 2024. Contrary to the diagnosis given to her earlier in June 2024, a 3D echo imaging performed at Sky Hospital, which is more advanced than 2D echo imaging, clearly showed that there was severe mitral stenosis but no mitral regurgitation. There was no calcification of the valve. She was therefore considered suitable for non-operative balloon mitral valvuloplasty. For FMB, the Patient has to undergo a special echocardiogram called a transesophageal echocardiogram to exclude any blood clot in the left atrium and left atrial appendage. The TEE transesophageal echocardiogram is a semi-invasive echocardiogram. It is performed by putting in a small transducer camera through the throat to the middle of the esophagus, gullet under total anesthetic spray and IV midazolam sedation. With this arrangement of the camera is taken very close to the back of the heart. The TEE is the gold standard for detecting blood clot or small mass or tumor located at the posterior aspect of the heart, namely LAA. The TEE was performed for the patient on 12 October 2024. It showed clear LA and LAA. Both mitral commissures were found free from any calcification. There was no mitral regurgitation. On 19 October 2024, balloon mitral valvuloplasty was performed under local anesthesia using a Inyo-type balloon. From the left atrium, the fib of the balloon is directed towards a critically narrowed mitral valve 0.54 cm degree. After careful positioning of the balloon across the stenos mitral valve by one consultant cardiologist, the balloon was inflated with precision by another consultant cardiologist to break open the two fused commissures of the mitral valve to the optimal size. During the mitral valvuloplasty, the balloon inflation causes complete stoppage of the circulation, resulting in dropping the BP to 0, which should be immediately deflated in less than 2 to 3 seconds. The success of the BMV is assessed by an echo on site. In her case, the severe mitral stenosis has been relieved as indicated by the reduction of the mean pressure gradient across the mitral valve from pre-balloon inflation level of 28 mm of mercury to post-balloon inflation level of 6 mm of mercury only. There was no significant mitral valve regurgitation. It was a grand success of balloon mitral valvuloplasty. The Central Executive Council of Zeliangrong United Front in its meeting resolved to appoint Nixon Toitak Allies Array to the post of Commander-in-Chief of Zeliangrong Tiger Force and Louis Gangmei as Secretary to Ministry of Information and Publicity. According to a press issued by the media cell, Zeliangrong United Front stated that the General Secretary Aihong Riam Roy has served official appointment letters to the newly appointed leaders, and the act of official affirmation carried out on the 2nd November 2024. The front has also organized a heartwarming welcoming ceremony in honor of Tatar Pingkubo Apamay of NSCN-U, Tatar Marinang Nyumay of NSCN-IM, Lieutenant Colonel Alagbo Nyumay of NSCN-K, Lieutenant Angam Abonmay of NSCN-IM, Second Lieutenant Witing Chag Nyumay of NSCN-IM, and Corporal Sangmay Gonmay of NSCN-IM for taking their own decision with clear conscience to join the Zeliangrong United Front as homecomers. Their testimonies carry moral bearing, clear conscience and patriotism. Further, the front is well pleased to reinstate the service of 5 ex-JUF cadres who have been granted leave on family obligation and health ground. The true spirit and commitment for the common cause of Zeliangrong kindred people is acknowledged and valued, the press release added. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
포토 좀 띄면 돼. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯗꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯩ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯖꯥ. ꯑꯗꯨꯏ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯊꯤꯕ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯩ ꯀꯧꯕ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯝꯅꯤ.
ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤ ꯀꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯗꯝꯅꯐꯝꯕꯨ ꯇꯦꯝꯁꯤꯡꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯍꯟꯊꯣꯛ ꯂꯩꯍꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯥꯕꯨ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯀꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛ.
Reproductive and Child Health RCH Portal, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India ki Makhada, eligible couples haibadi yum palabishing, mirolabi amadi, chahi nauriba angangshingi, hakshel mapum fana digital platform the yengshin nabagidamakta, RCH Portal state as the chatnari. RCH Portal asida taugadabasing, miyamda thamjiri, register tauraba yum palabi, mirolabi amadi, angangshingu, yengshinduna, kudong tibadi naktoknaba, honabatamping pangli, eligible couple singu, thakudingi contraceptive seasonabra, natraga, mirolabra haina, tracking tauri. Miron Bishingbu, Kudong Tibagi Naktoknava, check up Kimangjona, Paupiduna, Matam Chana, check up the Jagani, Amadi check up the Laukiba service, Amadi test results in information, Lokatuna, Makata digital platform da Naina Jagani. Angang Singu, Laina Kayadi Naktoknava Barat Sarkan Piriba immunization schedule, Fangan Nabagidamata, Mangjona Paupiduna, Mapum Fanatika Tokoda, Matin Pami, Barat Sarkar Diskim, Habidi, JSYPMMBY, Amadi, Kilkari Singh, Asigi, Kudong Chaba, Lono Gidamata, Sukso Shoit, RCH portal da, register Tobiduna, RCHID Lobby. Kaubiganu, Nopi Singh Yung Hepanbaga, Adomi Lekagi, Asha Natraga, Adomi Area Health Center da, register Sukso Shoit na Tobiduna, RCHID Lobby. Adomi, Miron Bagi servicing, Mapum Fan, upload, Tona Bagidamata, Mirole Hekangbaga, check up Amata Chatringa, Miron be register Sukso Shoit na Tobio. Akopamaro Gidamak, Adomi Asa Natraga, toll free number 104 da Pau Phobio. Pau Jinjariba, Data Section, State Health Society, National Health Mission, Manipur.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. The Mao Naga 52nd Freshers' Come Annual Gathering 2024 concluded on a high note by celebrating the vibrant culture and achievements of the Mao Naga community. Distinguished leaders from various sectors graced the event, including Asholi Chalai, President of the Mao Welfare Association Delhi and Joint Secretary of the National Commission for Women, Government of India, K. Moses Chalai, IAS Secretary of the Interstate Council Secretariat, Ministry of Home Affairs, and Dr. Ashiho Asosi Mao, Director of the Botanical Survey of India, Kolkata. Mrs. Gosia, Special Public Prosecutor and the District and Session Court in Senapati, shared personal experiences from her life in Delhi, urging attendees to embrace personal growth and overcome challenges. Representatives from the Mao Student Union, such as former President Mariko O. Lerina and Winnie Konyak, Resident Commissioner of Nagaland House, New Delhi, also attended, underscoring the importance of solidarity within the community. Chief Guest MLA Losi Deko delivered a compelling speech on the value of time and determination, urging attendees to make every minute count and to pursue economic empowerment. Economic strength surpasses political influence, he stated, encouraging young people to consider entrepreneurship as a means of creating lasting impact. He emphasized that politics should be about lifting each other up and working sincerely for the public. The event's second session came alive with music, entertainment, and an energetic Mackay competition where Ronald Fokrani emerged as champion and Mariko Lerina as first runners-up, adding excitement to the celebration. Freshers were also honored with Mr. Laurie Mokukape and Miss Kajini, named Mr. and Miss Freshers, respectively, bringing extra cheer to the gathering. Cultural performances showcased community talent, making the event a joyful and memorable occasion.
Ita foso hu, ita peso hu, odili, for ledo, odili smukro, so be yes, chishus. Sirimo seja polwa yubremdo, odili te. The only people that who be to create into face some from Yoda. The color shure, Just Suisaro, a former MP, one of the first MP among the Nagas in Manipur, from Ukulu or Tangkul community.
A 3-day Barak festival with the theme Annie India Adventure Sports, Art and Culture Promotion is going to be held in Silchar, Kasar, Assam from 10 to 12 January 2025. This is organized by the Knowledge Resource Center Foundation in collaboration with the Barak Manipur Friendship Association. In a media release, the details of the same were announced by Bishwadip Gupta, who is the managing trustee of KRC Foundation and president of BMFA. The Barak Festival is going to showcase the bonhomie of cultural richness of Northeast India, stated Bishwadip Gupta. Besides the cultural integration and programs by various indigenous groups of the Northeast, one of the attractions of the program shall be the adventure sports. The adventure sports are being led by a team of experts from Manipur, informed the organizer. NG Apobitro Singh from Manipur is the project director of Adventure Sports and Disaster Response Force and is leading the adventure sports movement. He said that adventure sports are a very useful activity for children and youth to learn survival techniques and is designed to face various challenges of life, including facing the climate disasters that we are now facing in the world. He further said we are building a disaster response force across Northeast India in order to face the upcoming challenges through skilled volunteerism and create awareness about climatic change. Another attraction in the festival will be the E-Games that will have participants from across the country as well as Northeast. The E-Game movement is led by Dr. David Keninguto Asuruno from Nagaland, who is the project director of esports. He said esport tournaments have become a significant aspect of the gaming industry, offering a unique blend of competition, entertainment, and community engagement. Industry developments indicate a vibrant and dynamic future for esports with numerous opportunities for players and fans alike. The festival is divided into 3 parts where there will be an exhibition, participation and competition on art and culture, and adventure sports or esports from Northeast states. Certificates, mementos, medals and cash prizes will be awarded in various categories. As River Barak originates from Liyai Kulen, a village in Manipur Senapati district, we propose to showcase the rich cultural diversity that prevails along the route of River Barak and focus on the state of Manipur in this edition of the festival with the theme Northeast India Adventure Sports, Art and Culture Promotion, informed Bishwadip Gupta. The festival will also concentrate on the 5 different campaigns that KRC Foundation is already undertaking, namely Study on Significance of Barak River, River Dialogue Conclave, Water Conservation and Save a River Campaign, Let's Give Campaign, Book Bank and 3R, Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. Connecting the unconnected 5E for Success and Disaster Response Force. These 5 different campaigns will be the highlight of the Barak Festival that shall continue across Northeast India. The festival will also witness a football of school to university students from Northeast India states, youths, VIPs and trade delegations from Manipur, Assam, Tripura, Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya and West Bengal are expected. Participants in adventure sports competition and cultural festival across Northeast India and from West Bengal. An online global competition on Rabindranath Nazrul and Sukhanta is also being planned that will go online this Diwali or Kali Puja. The Barak Festival will also have a film festival open to nominations from across the globe. It will also host business events such as Policy Conclave, Barak Valley and Ag East Policy, Barak River Conclave, Significance of River Barak, 5E for Success School to Campus to Corporate, Buyer Seller Investor Meet. Delegates from other parts of the country and abroad, including foreign envoys in India and NRIs from Barak or Manipur or West Bengal, are expected to participate. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on November 9 reiterated Bharatiya Janata Party's commitment to upholding the principles of the Indian Constitution and strongly rejected religious-based reservations. Addressing a public gathering here in Palamu, Jharkhand, Shah stated, "I want to warn Rahul Gandhi from here. As long as the Bharatiya Janata Party is there, minorities will not get reservation in this country." He reiterated that the Constitution does not include provisions for reservation based on religious identity, framing the Congress Party's position on the issue as contradictory to constitutional values. Referring to an instance in Maharashtra, Shah recounted a group of ulemas submitted a memorandum to Congress demanding 10% reservation for Muslims, and the state Congress president expressed willingness to support this demand. Raising the stakes, he questioned the repercussions of such a move. If Muslims are granted 10% reservation, whose share will be compromised? It will come at the cost of the backward classes, Dalits and tribals, he emphasized, pointing out the potential impact on existing quotas that safeguard marginalized communities. The Home Minister concluded with a warning directed at Rahul Gandhi, implying that any effort to implement religion-based reservations would be firmly opposed under BJP rule. Rahul Baba, whatever conspiracy you have in your mind, as long as Bharatiya Janata Party is there, minorities will not get reservation in this country. A firing incident disrupted a BJP rally that was moving from Magurmari to Latani in Assam's Samaguri on November 9 evening. The march, which was attended by Berhampur constituency MLA Jitu Goswami and BJP leader Suresh Barak, turned chaotic when unidentified miscreants opened fire, resulting in multiple injuries and raising concerns ahead of the upcoming polls. Senior police officials reached the spot and launched an investigation to identify the perpetrators and prevent further violence. The incident has since sparked heated political discourse and finger-pointing between rival parties. Speaking on the incident, MLA Jitu Goswami narrated the sequence of events. We were conducting a peaceful march from one BJP office to another when turmoil broke out. Individuals residing at the house of Ismail Hussain, a former Congress councillor, began throwing stones at the rally participants, which escalated into firing. My car was targeted, but thanks to my PSO, I was unharmed and taken to safety. I have urged the police to apprehend those responsible. Several of my colleagues were injured and one is in critical condition and may require transfer to Guwahati Medical College Hospital. Countering these claims, Congress leader and Dhubri MP Rakibul Hussain accused the BJP of stoking unrest ahead of the elections. The BJP is trying to create a climate of disorder in Samaguri before the polls. Ismail Hussain, an Achalik Panchayat member who was himself injured in the incident, is being accused of initiating the attack. Reports indicate that BJP members, including Suresh Barak, Qasim and Rasidul, all known for criminal activities, approached Ismail's residence and fired rounds. Despite being injured, Ismail was forcibly taken into custody and later hospitalized. BJP leaders presented their accusations before the Superintendent of Police in Nagaon. Despite being reconstructed less than 4 years ago, the hospital's X-ray department now faces a critical issue, a deteriorating ceiling that leaks during the monsoon, hindering smooth operations and raising safety concerns. Equally alarming is the state of the sonography department, where a malfunctioning air conditioning unit has left staff with no choice but to keep the doors open during procedures. This not only disrupts the quality of service but also compromises patient privacy, an essential aspect of healthcare standards. These problems are compounded by the fact that the AC in the X-ray department has been out of order for the past 2 years, highlighting prolonged neglect. The absence of functional climate control has exacerbated discomfort and inefficiencies for both patients and medical personnel. Supajit Chakraborty, the General Secretary of Nirsi Assam Pradesh, has brought these pressing issues to the attention of Health Department officials and additional Deputy Commissioner overseeing healthcare services. The situation underscores an urgent need for immediate intervention to restore essential facilities and safeguard the quality of patient care in Karimganj. Mizoram's Excise and Narcotics Department, in coordination with the Joint Action Committee of Jamabag and Assam Rifles, arrested 4 individuals, including 3 Myanmar nationals, over the past 2 days. The authorities seized a total of 3.8 kilograms of heroin in 3 separate operations, officials confirmed on Saturday. In the early hours of Saturday, the department, supported by local Jamabag committee members, conducted 2 raids in Jamabag, located in northeastern Aizawl. The operations led to the seizure of approximately 3.7 kilograms of heroin, resulting in the arrest of 2 Myanmar nationals and 1 individual from Assam's Karimganj district. The day prior, a separate operation took place in Jote village, Champhai district, near the Myanmar border. Assam Rifles personnel, along with the Excise and Narcotics team, apprehended another Myanmar national found in possession of 129 grams of heroin. Officials stated that the narcotics were concealed under the footrest of a scooter he was riding. All 4 individuals are now in custody and have been charged under relevant sections of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. The recent operations underscore the ongoing cross-border challenges Mizoram faces in combating drug trafficking. Let's take another short break. We'll be right back.
Mobile furniture na lakliba wedding season asigi anau ba contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur ihan han ba oina wedding set laibi ba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre booking to biduna khudong jaba silobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina ba damakta sangai pro da laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro
Diabetes ko loina de hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga gi manungda fahan bangamle pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oi bangamle bp wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oi bangamle fatty liver oi basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle pumnamak natural oi ba hidak makhalna laying jabani hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite makhata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi hena kupa parol gi damak ngasimak langsin birau diabetes hospital soibam leikai ayangpali road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, Hariba Institute AC.
Government Amadi private hospitals in the clinical exposed to the
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung, MNC, Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
Chahi asigi kungamangarak suba World Sight Day Englishing and kunmarigi oina Malem Sinbathungna Love Your Eyes Kids them the pangtokle numit ashina lakpada nahasing amadi angangi eye care to focus togjaduna amadi mitpu pangal kan thamna bagidamakta ingadaba chatna kanglon sing khara thamjadi yariba makai mit sokhan bidaba amadi sokchin khraba mitpu hena sokchin dana bagidamakta doctor na piba correction and prescribed glasses niyom chumna uppiba vitamin A hena yauba machang oiba chinjak chabiba anang singda arapa pot udabagi leina haibadi short sightedness tagi nakthok nabagi damakta yaryo makai nongmagi matamda minute marfudara asang aman marakta leibiba mapanda leiba matamda nungshagi ultraviolet radiation dagi nakthok nabagi damakta sunglasses natraga tupi upiba yariba makai anang singda screen time hanta hanabagi damakta electronic gadgets ka kuin loina hanbidaba amadi nanna mitki problem sing Doktuna kalhona bagidamakta regular eye checkup tokthokpiba kaubiganu paujenjariba National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment National Health Mission amadi Director of Health Services Government of Manipur
Live tharadi miyamda asengba adu haibiyu Dukan yawra akanda masidadi offer laitena soidana harakani HG Cassette Gallery da amuktang linkshin birau online price da mobile khudimak loina phangbigani hojik se wana ba matamnina loan gi khudong chabasu aikhoi gi maikai dagi pizari MI gi phone leiba singi su lucky draw leizai chahi loramdai asida adom gi daw adu yabra haina amuktang yingbiu car bite mobile na jingba sing phawa yana leiri ningol chakau bagi special offer gi mathakta aikhoi gi store gi oina su lucky draw tawjari Lucky draw asigi first prize na 32-inch TV, second prize na induction, third prize na rice cooker ni. Singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da lengshin biraktu na khudong chaba ase lawbi ho.
Makhal kaya gi award fangnaba HG Cassette Gallery ni. Chahi taragi mathaktagi HG Cassette Gallery na mobile store asida matam nga chanaba mongda offer amadi discount kaya piduna lakchari. Sale khudong cha dableresu loan da mobile lawbi ba yagani. Discount piba khatang natana lucky draw tawduna miyam da khudol kaya amsu pijari. Miyamsu Singjamai supermarket ta leba HG Cassette Gallery da amtang lingjing biro.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. The Justice Department on Friday disclosed an Iranian murder for hire plot to kill Donald Trump, charging a man who said he has been tasked by a government official before this week's election with planning the assassination of the Republican president-elect. Investigators were told of the plan to kill Trump by Farhad Sakari, an accused Iranian government asset who spent time in American prisons for robbery and who authorities say maintains a network of criminal associates enlisted by Tehran for surveillance and murder for hire plots. Sakari told the FBI that a contact in Iran's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard instructed him this past September to set aside other work he was doing and assemble a plan within 7 days to surveil and ultimately kill Trump, according to a criminal complaint unsealed in federal court in Manhattan. The official was quoted by Sakari as saying that we have already spent a lot of money and that money is not an issue. Sakari told investigators the official told him that if he could not put together a plan within the 7-day time frame, then the plot would be paused until after the election because the official assumed Trump would lose and that it would be easier to kill him than the complaint said. Sakari is at large and remains in Iran. 2 other men were arrested on charges that Sakari recruited them to follow and kill prominent Iranian-American journalist Masih Alinejad, who has endured multiple Iranian murder for hire plots foiled by law enforcement. I am very shocked, said Alinejad, speaking by telephone to the Associated Press from Berlin, where she was about to attend a ceremony to mark the anniversary of the tearing down of the wall. This is the 3rd attempt against me, and that's shocking. Two separate Israeli strikes killed at least 13 people, including women and children, in Gaza on Saturday. Palestinian medical officials said as Israel announced the first delivery of aid in weeks to the war-battered northern Gaza. One of the strikes hit a school-turned-shelter in Gaza City's eastern Tufa neighborhood, killing at least 6 people. Gaza's health ministry said. 2 local journalists, a pregnant woman and a child, were among the dead, the ministry said. The Israeli army said the strike targeted a militant belonging to the Palestinian Islamic Jihad militant group, offering no evidence of further detail. Another 7 people were killed when an Israeli strike hit a tent in the southern city of Khan Yunis, where displaced people were sheltering, according to Nasser Hospital. It said the dead included 2 women and a child. The Israeli army did not immediately respond to a request for comment about the blast. Kogat, the Israeli military body in charge of humanitarian aid to Gaza, said Saturday that 11 air trucks containing food, water and medical equipment reached the far north of the enclave, including the urban refugee camp at Jabalia. It is the first time any aid has reached the far north of the enclave since Israel began a fresh military campaign there last month. The announcement comes days ahead of a U.S. deadline demanding that Israel improve aid deliveries across Gaza. Experts have said there is a strong likelihood that famine is imminent in parts of northern Gaza. At least 24 people were killed and 46 others injured on Saturday in a suicide bombing at a railway station in Pakistan's Restive Balochistan province, officials said. The explosion ripped through the railway station of the provincial capital Quetta as passengers gathered on the platform before the departure of the Jafar Express scheduled to depart for Peshawar at 9 a.m. Quetta Division Commissioner Hamza Safkat said it was a suicide attack and 24 people were killed in the blast. The suicide bomber had entered the station with luggage, the commissioner said, adding that it was difficult to stop a person coming with an intention to carry out a suicide attack. The Baloch Liberation Army, an ethnic Baloch separatist group designated as a terrorist organization, has claimed responsibility for the attack. The BLA alleges that the federal government exploits Balochistan's resources while neglecting the province's development. However, the federal government dismisses these allegations and claims that foreign powers are manipulating disgruntled elements to perpetrate sabotage. The suicide bombing comes a week after a blast near a girls' school and a hospital in Balochistan's Mastang district killed 8 people, including 5 children. Earlier, SSP operations Mohammad Baloch had also said that initial findings point to a possible suicide bombing. While confirming the death of 21 people, he had warned the number of victims could rise. Rescue and law enforcement teams responded immediately, securing the area and transporting the injured and deceased to the civil hospital Quetta, according to the provincial government spokesperson Sahid Rin. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. Kuki militants launch fresh attack at Thamnapokpi and Sabungkog. 1 personnel of Maha Regiment injured. Manipur security forces seize arms cache in extensive operation, secure supply routes. Manipur Congress demands 16th Finance Commission to grant special package for state amid crisis. Amit Shah asserts BJP stands against minority reservation, warns Rahul Gandhi. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching the 6 p.m. ELITETV English News for more updates.